What's going on, guys? Hope you are doing fabulous. Sorry I've been a little MIA on YouTube. I've been prepping for an interview that I have tomorrow, and today's video is gonna be what you should do the night before your interview. Here we go. Alright, so the first thing that you should have ready or prep the night before your interview, or even a couple days before, is your attire and your wardrobe. So for me, I've got my blazer, my dress shirt, and my pants all ready. Usually I'll iron it the day before, just so that you're not stressed and hurrying to iron your clothes in the morning if you're running late, which you shouldn't in the first place. Just have it all set out, ironed, ready to go. Also, not only do I have my blazer, my dress pants, and my dress shirt ready, I also have my tie ready, and my shoes as well, even my socks, even your underwear. Have everything set out so that you're not frantically looking for things in the morning. And even my tie clip, I already have it clipped on, so don't have to go looking for that. So if you're bringing anything else with you, like a portfolio or anything, make sure you have that ready. And if you do need to bring transcripts, or I guess your CASPA application to look over, or any notes that you took down, make sure you have that ready for the night before, so you're not looking for it or having to look for it in the morning. So I always bring a portfolio because sometimes I'm standing there and I don't know what to do with my hands, and this is helpful in that I can just, hold my hands, hold this in my hands. But basically, just have everything ready and laid out so that you're a little bit more stress-free in the morning before your interview. Alright, in terms of prepping, if you have, notes that you've taken or anything that helps you with your interviews, like your responses to traditional questions or MMI questions, all that good stuff, or even books, just refreshing how you want to present yourself to the interviewers. Make sure you get a good night's rest of sleep. You don't want to be tired. Smiling a lot and being positive does take energy, so you want to have a good night's rest of sleep and make sure that you have a lot of energy to really present yourself well at your interview. For me, in my preparation for my interviews, what I have is a Microsoft document with, things about the school that stand out to me and that, really make me want to go to their school and their program and what makes their program stand out. Have those written down so that I can review it and talk about them if they do ask, why our school. And I also have another document where I have all my responses or responses to very traditional questions that I don't necessarily say word by word, but just my main ideas, so that when I review them and I have my interview, I can just think back to what did I write down that I want to present to my interviewers. And when you have your questions ready and written down, or just your notes that you have prepared, speak out loud and pretend that someone's asking you the question and just go over it out loud. And this is really important because you can, write down all your answers on the computer or on a notebook, but it's not going to sound natural if you don't practice it. This is kind of ironic and very funny in that the more you practice, the more natural you sound. You don't want to sound rehearsed. You don't want to try to remember all your things word by word on your whatever notes that you've taken, but you want to be natural, make it seem like you've prepared well for the interview, but not necessarily, sound too rehearsed. So if you are traveling somewhere else, make sure you have all this ready beforehand, packed away. Bring your laptop if you need to, and your clothes. Try your best to have everything ready the night before. You don't want to be rushed, like I said, so that you can be more relaxed and presentable. For my interview tomorrow, it's only an hour away, so I'm going to be driving at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. My interview starts at 12. I'm supposed to arrive at 11:45, and I'm giving myself basically 2 hours to get there, and that's plenty of time. You definitely want to give yourself more time rather than less time, because if I only gave myself an hour, I might get lost, something might come up, and I'm going to be late to the interview, and you don't want to do that. Give yourself plenty of time to get to the interview. If you're at a new location or like in a new city, I would go to your location that you're having your interview during the day once you arrive in that city, so that you have an idea of where to go. If you don't, I recommend going 30 minutes to 45 minutes early to your interview so that you're not frantically looking around for the specific building that you can't find that your interview is at. So definitely make sure you have the correct address in Google Maps. Make sure that you read the itinerary correctly if they sent you one, and just be overly prepared. And that's the best thing I can say is be overly prepared, and don't give yourself any opportunities to mess up or have any hiccups. Again, good night's rest of sleep, and in the morning eat a light breakfast, something that will give you energy, but not something that will make you have to use the restroom. For me, I'm lactose intolerant, so eating a bowl of cereal would probably not be the best idea. Probably stick to something like, you know, like an energy bar or fruit. Alright, well hopefully this video has helped you in what you should prepare for the night before your interview. I gotta iron my clothes and get ready for tomorrow, mentally prepare and go over my notes. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and Thanksgiving is coming up, so hopefully you guys get to spend a lot of time with your family. I'm excited to eat a lot of good food. Don't forget to be like my blood type, be positive. See you guys in the next one. Peace.